It's your girl, NueNew the Hair Diva, and I'm back with you with a video that I thought I had already done for you guys. These are my Sephora makeup brushes. And I'm trying to tell you, I didn't know how many I had until I put them all out in front of me and got them ready for this video. So I know you see the time. I want this to be a detailed video, something that I can also look back on and remember why I brought these brushes and what I wanted to use them for. So in the description bar below, I will put the name and the number and the price that I paid when I purchased these brushes. I have started this collection last year, but I would have to say, yes, during tax time, I decided to invest in other brushes. And I'm quite sure you have seen 2 or 3 haul videos showing many of these. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little backstory on the brushes. They are made very sturdy, and they are also, the tips of them are dipped 8 times in the black lacquer. The ferrule of them are metal, and engraved is the number on the ferrule. You can see that we have the number there, as well as the type of brush it is and the name. So this one happens to be number 10 Pro Crease Brush. You will have natural hair as well as synthetic, and this happens to be natural hair. I do not know the type of hair it is, but I can look that up and put that down below. Now, before I tell you what each brush is and why I got them and what I use them for, I just want to let you know that these Sephora brushes are an investment. The prices for them range right there with many of the Makeup Forever as well as MAC brushes. So it will be up to you if you decide to invest in these items. And I do have some here, specifically in this area right here, that are not necessarily needed, but because of the price and me wanting to try them out, I have them. Okay, so we're going to start with this one here, and I'm starting from my right to my left. And this is the number 10 Pro Crease Brush. It is a fluffy brush. It has natural hair, and I do like this brush. It's not quite a love for me. It definitely blends my shadows out wonderful, and that's what I use it for. I try to use it mainly for my all over shadows. And I can say that I've had maybe 1 or 2 hairs, and I have one sticking out a little longer than the others that have shedded, but besides that, I am very hard on my brushes, especially when I wash them. I do use the Sephora cleaner, not Sephora cleaner, the Sephora conditioner on these brushes to help keep them soft. And this one, I feel as though that I will only purchase just this one that I have, and I may not get another one of these, because there are times if you go in the wrong way on my eyelids, I guess they're just sensitive, it feels like it's sticking me. So yeah, I don't want to do that. The price of these brushes will be below, and they will be in the same order as you see them here on the table. Now this brush is new to my collection. I recently done a haul on this. This is the number 12 all over shadow brush, and it is huge. Can you see how big that is? It is huge. It is also natural hair. I really like how it's rounded. It's very soft. If I hold it this way, you can see how it tapers in and then it spreads out on the edges. I do like this, and this is very soft. I think I said it's a natural hair brush. And this one, because of the size, I feel as though I only need one of these. So yeah, unless it goes on sale, that would be the only one that I have in that size. And there are 4 sizes to the shadow brushes. Now this one here is the number 15 Pro Small Shadow Brush. It is a natural hair brush as well. And this is pretty much like it says, just the small size. It's the same as far as being tapered in the middle and spreading out on the ends. It's very soft. It picks up color well. That would be a size that I would purchase another one so that I could have 2. And that is the Pro Small Shadow Brush. Now, many of these I have washed, so if the hairs look a little distorted, it's because I washed them and decided to do the video before they actually dried all the way. But this one here is number 16. It is the Pro Crease Brush. Now, I really do like this brush. I like the fact that I can direct the color in my outer V and in the inner tear duct area. For the tear duct area on my eyes, this brush is a little too big, but for the outer third of my eye, it works wonderful. I love how round and domed it is. It is natural hair. It is very soft. It definitely blends. And the only thing I don't like, or I'm not going to say I don't like, I wish that they actually had one that was a little smaller than this one. To me, this is like a medium size, and if they had one that was just a little bit smaller, that would work wonderful for people that have smaller eye space to work with. So I'll only keep just one of those. Now this next one that we have here is the number 18 Pro Shader. This is the smallest of 4 different sizes. So I've shown you the large as well as I would consider a medium size. So those are all 3 sizes of 4 sizes that they have. So this brush, because it's so small, I use it for my lower lash line to smudge out colors, and the tear duct area I use it to for a highlight. You know, you could use it for so many different things. And you know, you can see it is tapered. Let's see, it's tapered and flares out on the ends, and it is very sturdy. So yeah, I don't know if I actually need another one of those like I would prefer the number 15, but I'm glad that I have that one. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the next one, and this is the number 19. It is the Pro Tapered Crease Brush. This too is also natural hair. It is very soft. I love it. It is more precise. If I show you like that, it is a more precise crease brush. Now this one, very soft. I really love this one over this fluffy one, which is the number 10, and that's what they look like. I would prefer the more tapered because it's very soft and it allows me to blend direct where I want the color to be. This is more fluffy, so like I said, I would use this to just blend out the edges and for all over, but I like the softness of the tapered crease much better. So that is a brush that I will purchase another one of those. This next one is number 20. It is the dual end brow brush. I love this brush. I love it more than any other brush I have ever had. The edge here for the angled eyeliner, it is soft, but it's stiff as well. So it allows me to create those brush hair strokes very nicely. I use this a lot with my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. This side here, very soft. It takes the Sephora conditioner very well. It cleans up very well. I've never had a problem with water getting down in the middle of the ferrules or anything like that, because you know it's dual ended. So yeah, I'm definitely going to buy another one of those so that when one is dirty, I can take my time and just use the next. So now we're coming upon some brushes that I'll talk really quickly about because they're not necessarily needed. They're more just like precise work, and I felt as though I wanted to have it in my collection. So this next one here is number 25. It is the flat liner. And this is what that looks like. It is very, very thin. If you can see that there, very thin. And I do like this one. You can use it with gel liners. You can put your regular pencil liners on, and if you want to kind of get it right there at the tight line or as your lower lash line, you can definitely use that. It is not necessarily needed because the only other thing I think I could use this for would be concealer. It is synthetic hair. I do like it, and when I purchased it, it was on sale, so I feel as though for the price, it is not a bad brush. This next brush is number 26, and it is the gel liner brush. Now, if you have an angle brush, you can use that, but this one is synthetic hair as well. This, I'm gonna hold it this way. You can see how the tip is. It allows you to get more precise line and put that gel liner just where you want it. You could also use it as an inner tear duct area to do your highlighting and be more precise. This too was also on sale when I brought it, so I'm glad that I have it. This next brush is a brush that I felt as though was needed, and I would have to say that for the name of it, it does another function for me. Now this is the number 29 Pro Precision Smudge brush. But if you look at this domed brush here, it's like what I said I wanted. A domed brush, but smaller. However, the precision brush actually comes to a point, so it's not quite domed, but it is small enough for me to get in my outer third of the eye and apply one more color that's darker and able to blend it out. This is what it looks like from the front. And yeah, so I recommend this brush, and like I said, when I purchased it, it was on sale. These next two brushes I'll do at the same time so that the video can move along. You have the number, let's see, 35 Pointed Brow, which is this one here. And you have the number 37 Eye Winged Liner. Now I looked online to try to see if I could find this brush once again, and I'm not sure. I do believe one of these brushes they no longer sell, but I will let you know that in the description bar below. This is to help you do a winged line. You can put it in gel or in shadow, and as you see, it is already winged. It is not necessary. I have used it, but it's not something that I run to all the time. The pointed brow, you're supposed to use this with your pomades and things like that. That's this top one right here. And it helps fill in your brows, but you can use it for anything. And I use it for the tear duct for my lower lash line. So it does have a function for me. But I won't repurchase any more of these 1, 2, 3, 4. I won't repurchase those brushes at all. Now my favorite brush is coming up here, and I'm trying to tell you, if you don't buy anything or you choose to buy just one to try out, I suggest you buy this brush here. It is the number 38 Pro Featherweight Crease Brush. It is synthetic, and this brush is the softest that I have ever felt. It is kind of domed on the top, and as you can see, it's quite round, and I do appreciate that. The hairs are so soft, you can go in like this onto your eye and there's no pain. The movements are very nice. It blends out well. This is the brush that, for the price, it's a little expensive because it's in the $20 range. However, this I will buy maybe 2 more, if not 3. And I would repurchase that over this fluffier brush. And I will repurchase it over this detailed tapered crease. However, I will purchase a tapered crease brush again. This here, try this brush over any of the ones that I'm telling you about for your eyes and let me know. Wonderful brush, and I do need 3 to 4 more. Okay, before I start right here, I just want to say, if you stuck with me to this part of the video, I truly appreciate you. Many of you like the long videos, and I know this was going to be a long one because I definitely want to be detailed on how I explain these brushes, what they are, and what I use them for before you decide to spend your money on them. Alright, so this next one is number 39. It is the Pro Grooming Brow Brush. And I'm telling you, this brush looks like a toothbrush. It is huge. However, these bristles are very soft. It didn't pull on my brows. It allowed me to move them the way I wanted. I really liked how I had enough room to just brush them and get them exactly where I wanted them to be. I like how long it is because some people have brows that are thicker, that are longer. You have some people brows who are thinner and shorter, and this just works all the way around. It was definitely on sale, and because of that, let me just take a look. I'm gonna let you know this was $11, and I felt as though that for the price, it was wonderful. This is the only one I'll tell you the price for. If you really like that, definitely pick that up. It was $11. The brush next to it, the price will be below. Like I said, it is in the $20 range. Now we have this large powder brush. This is the number 40 Pro Flawless Powder Brush. It is tapered, because if I hold it this way, you can see it is definitely tapered. Down at the bottom, it flares out, and then it tapers in at the top. It picks up just the right amount of powder right here in this area. I love that I can be precise across, or I can brush down. This hair is, I believe this is natural. Let me take a look. This is natural hair, and I really like this. I never had any shedding, any hair fall on my face. The ferrule is beautiful. I love how it's etched in, so I always know what this brush is. And you could use it for anything that you like, but I use this as my all over powder brush. There is another brush that I would like to try from the featherweight series, like this brush that you see here. And once I pick that up, I will let you know about it. This next one is number 41. This is the domed stippling brush. Now, this was the very first brush that I got as a Sephora brush. I wanted a new brush for foundation, and I picked this one up, and it definitely works. Some people don't like it, some people do. I like it because I use it for my heavier foundations, which isn't many, but it's my Smash Box. I use it for that because it leaves enough color on, but it kind of airbrushes it out towards the ends as well. So yeah, this is the Pro Dome Stippling Brush. It is a dual fiber brush, and it is synthetic with natural hairs at the bottom. So the next brush here, I definitely recommend this. Definitely check it out because this brush is on sale right now. This is the Pro's Small Stippling Brush. Now, I thought the size was not going to be what I needed it to be. But when I used this, I realized that because of the size, it allowed me to put the foundation directly where I wanted it to be and blend it out almost seamlessly throughout the edges. Now, I like to use this one when I am using my color drops from Clinique, or if I use my MAC face and body, because they are very liquidy. This definitely blends it out, and if I just need color in one particular area, I can go in and smooth it out. And as you see, and I'm holding it close to the ferrule, which you shouldn't do. You want to kind of hold it away, but it works wonderful. And it's dual fiber, natural towards the end, synthetic at the top. It's on sale. Get your hands on that. We're coming down to the last three. This is number 57. It is the Pro Airbrush Concealer. Now this is kind of like an extra large blending brush as well. It is more dense, so as you can see, I have to push in quite hard to make it move. It does blend out concealer very nicely. You also could use it for your eyeshadows if you want to use like an all over eyeshadow. It's good for your paint pots and things like that. You can also use this to blend out your lower lash line, like using this as a clean brush. So as you blend out the color on the top, you can blend the concealer at the bottom at the same time. So yeah, I really enjoy this, and I definitely want another one of this particular brush. This brush here, I washed it, that's why the hairs look a little funny. This brush was a brush that I paid full price for, and I'm glad I got it, but every time I think about how much I paid for it, I'm like, there's an airplane going by, if you can hear that, or a helicopter going by. Sorry. It's number 73. It is the Pro Precision Blush Brush. I watched a YouTuber on here who purchased many of these brushes and have way more brushes than I do. But she made this brush so interesting because of the shape. Can you see how it comes up on the side, it flares out at the tips, and then rounded at the top, and then you have just a little bit of a tip. I'll hold it this way. You can see that, nice and full. I love this brush. It allows me to pick up the powder right where I need it to be and just swipe. I can swipe, I can do back and forth actions like this. It is the right size for my cheeks on my face. This brush was, it was a little expensive. Price will be down below, but I'm glad I invested in it. Like I said, I haven't had any hairs removed or fall out or come out on my face. I truly enjoy it. I will not purchase another one unless something happens to this one, but I am glad that I put the money into it because I do use it every day. I am a blush girl. Last but not least, we have number 76. It is the Pro Flat Concealer Brush. This was right up there with one of the first 5 brushes that I picked up. The Dome Stippling Brush was my very first brush. This here, I picked this up because I wanted to use it for concealer when I did contour under my brows. Get it together, NueNew. And it is a dual fiber, so you do have synthetic and natural hairs. The natural hairs are more towards the bottom, synthetic at the top. However, it was very thick, if you can see that. Let's see. Can you see that there? It was thick, and it was more like blending. It reminds me of the MAC 219. I believe that is that number. That is a brush that I want to get, but because I'm not actually using this as a concealer brush, I'm going to try to use it as a detailed blending brush, you know, to get the color right there in the crease area. It is very soft, and I'm going to bring it into the camera so that you can see. It is kind of thick, and for me it just didn't do for concealing. When I spot conceal, I just use the applicators that my concealer comes with. So I'm going to try this as a blending brush and let you know how that works in a different video. Okay, everyone, thank you. These are the Sephora Pro brushes. I don't know how many I have. I didn't count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I have 20 brushes. Many of them are eye brushes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 are considered face brushes, but 2 of them I am using on the eyes. I know that I will be purchasing more Sephora brushes. Some will be repeats of ones that I really love, like the Tapered Crease Brush, as well as this crease brush here, the featherweight crease brush. I know I would be buying more of those. And yeah, if you have any questions, comments, concerns about these brushes or this video, definitely leave that in the comment section below. And thank you for sticking with me while I am dealing with this teeth situation. I will let you know when surgery, the date for the surgery will be set up, because once that happens, I may need baby girl to do my videos. So yeah. Alright, to all be blessed. Wear your makeup, save your money. Try new Sephora brushes. And NueNew will see you in a few days with the next video. Bye.